everyone, and welcome to a second reading of today, a Saturday, late afternoon, early evening, and I have the Shadowland Tarot on the tarot table still. I am reading on alpha males for once, not has-been, who you certainly wouldn't describe as an alpha male, not Megan, not any of those usual suspects. Today, we're taking a break from that energy because it's got pretty murky, it's got pretty nasty, I have to say, as a reader, as an empath. And for me, for my sanity, I need a little bit of time out, but I still feel like coming and doing a reading to entertain you and me as well. I need a break from my desk job, which is still quite onerous. So we're going to be looking today at some rather fun characters. And the first one that I looked at was Boris Johnson, who is very keen to get back into number 10 Downing Street. Did a reading on that. And the next guy that I'm going to be looking at is Mike Tindall, and he is going to be off to Australia to rumble in the jungle. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. He's going to be doing that whole thing, and personally I think good luck to him. Why not? The Queen, the late Queen, obviously he maybe didn't want to do it while she was around, but now he's free to do it. Nobody else is complaining in the royal family, but the people who are complaining via Omid Scobie are the Harkles, double standards and all the rest of it. But of course, Mike Tindall, as I shuffle the cards, was a very, very successful, very famous man in his own right, long before he had anything to do with the royals, and still is. He's never been a working royal. He doesn't owe the royals anything. He shows up when he's supposed to show up in a morning suit. He behaves pretty well. He did manage to scarf Harry and Meghan outside St. Paul's, to the great delight of all. We had, of course, the rude comment, and the B word that he called Harry, to even greater delight. So he does express our sentiments, the general public sentiments, without letting the royals down. So they're not complaining, but Omid is. So we're going to have a look and see how universe feels about it. 5-card reading, how universe feels about this. Does universe think this is a good idea? How the royals feel, Princess Anne, Charles, William, the rest of them collectively, how they feel. Nobody has complained. Nobody has said, how dare he? Then the complaints department, the Harkles, how they feel about it. Because, of course, he's going to get shed loads of money. Everybody's saying he's a shoo-in, he's going to win. And, of course, his profile is going to go up and up and up. And probably all kinds of endorsements and things on the back of it. And then we'll see how he does. So a lot of sour grapes over here in this card, I should imagine, but you never know. And let's remind you before we go any further that this is a tarot reading for entertainment purposes, and it's all just my opinion, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. And the card that's come out and underlying energy, quite interesting, is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is not about money. Not about money. Haha, the plot thickens. Page of Pentacles is my contracts and deals and negotiations card, signing paperwork, chatting about who gets what, divvying it up. Page of Pentacles, talking about money. It's not about money. Cards come out in reverse. It's about something else. I wonder what. Oh, so let's see the heart of the three. It's suddenly become more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Well, here's the money card, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is work. There is money there, even though this is sitting under that card. On the surface, universe is telling us that this is about money. He needs to make money. Why not? Everybody needs to make money. Even the Harkles need to make money. So this is work for him. Paycheck. Not huge, but not negligible either. This is solid stuff. He's going to have to do some pretty gross things along the way to earn his paycheck, but he's up for it. He's ready for it. That little character there is ready to head into the jungle and eat bugs and do whatever else he's got to do to earn that paycheck. Let's see what universe has to say about this. I've invited universe into these readings today. Universe says 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Their financial situation could be a whole lot worse than we know. Just putting that there. Five of Pentacles is the poverty and exile card. Hard times card. Very hard times. Trying to recover from it. So, there could be financial necessity for doing this that we are not aware of for him. So it's a bit of a sobering thought. So this is not for fun and laughs and all the rest of it. My Page of Pentacles in the reverse, I had read it to think that there was a more sinister agenda on the go in terms of what he might be able to say there when he's in the jungle. It's not quite the jungle, but you know what I mean. That he couldn't say on his podcasts or whatever else. But we've got all money cards here. It could be that there are hard times. There have been some quite hard negotiations. And I had a quick Google before I started this reading, and he's not the biggest paid. He's not getting the huge paycheck. So he's in it. Maybe the negotiations literally didn't go as well as he was hoping, and he's not going to get the huge amount, and he's going to have to work really hard for it. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Zara has been out and about. She has got a deal with some sort of outdoors clothing range. I can't remember the name of it, but she's been out and about. We've seen ads with her, and perfectly fine. As I say, they're not working royals. They're not doing anything dodgy, unlike some who are merching the clothes they wore at a very I want to say, famous funeral recently. So the Tindalls are struggling financially. This is what this reading is telling me. Let's see how the royal family think about this. What do they think? Do they think, oh my word, Knight of Swords, why not? It's the charging in, do something fast and furious, go for it. You've got the opportunity. He's apparently been invited, so has been allegedly. He's got the opportunity now. Now that the Queen is no more, and would have probably disapproved, and it would have probably been awkward and embarrassing for her, and out of respect and whatever else. No, they're saying off you go. Good luck, Godspeed, and all the rest of it. Fast to travel. It was a quick decision. It probably all happened really quickly, and I'm not getting anybody saying, oh no, please don't do it. They're just aware that this is pretty radical energy, fast and furious energy. Off he goes, and into battle. The Knight of Swords, he goes into battle. They're literally saying good luck to him as off he goes. They're all thinking, thank God it's not me, I don't have to go and eat bugs, but good luck to you. They're not saying, oh no, please don't, you're going to embarrass us and bring shame on us and all the rest of it. Let's see how the Harkles feel down here, because their little mouthpiece has already come out with this the Tower in reverse. The Tower. This is shock and horror for them that he's got this gig. Absolute shock, absolute trauma for the Harkles, because they've been so busy, trying so hard. Well, Meghan has, with all her interviews, The Cut and Variety and her podcasts, and Has-Beens has got his book, and he popped up at that Better Up thing in his grubby clothes. They've been trying so hard to earn the big bucks, the Eight of Pentacles. And then along comes Mike, the Knight of Swords, whoosh. Is he an air sign? I don't know what he is. Why do I think he's a Libra? Probably completely wrong. But it could well be an air sign with that card. And the Harkles are toiling away, trying, and it's getting worse and worse. And Whoopi Goldberg has come out and denounced Meghan, and every other woman who was on Deal or No Deal has come out and denounced her. And Beverly Hills 90210 scenes have come out to shame her, and all the rest of it. They are having their Tower moment. And life is not so happy in Montecito. The mudslide mansion probably has been hit by a mudslide at this point in the Tower in reverse. And off he goes to Australia to have a lovely time and earn tons of money. Oops. They're not pleased. Not pleased. Very, very shocked. shocked. How can this be? How can this be? Because he's going to be all over the place, and we know he's no fan of either of them at this point. And I think it's more than just jealousy and begrudgment. It's oh no, what is he going to say about us? So let's see how it's going to go for Mike out in Australia. 3 of Pentacles. He's going to earn some pentacles there. He might not win with that card, but he is going to do well. He's a team man, of course. He's captain of the English rugby team. He's a team player. He's going to do very well. He is going to he's going to navigate it very successfully. He's going to come across as somebody that everybody likes, everybody gets along with. Probably when there's fights and things, Mike Tindall will be the one that comes along and says, come on everybody, sort it out, but in a jovial kind of way, and not we all need therapy kind of a way like the Harkles would do. I'm going to get the giggles now. He's going to make money, he's going to be successful, and there could be deals because it's a lovely stack of money there that he's got piled up. So when he comes back, he could get some nice deals out of this, just for fun, because the Harkles are very anxious about this. Let's see what he's going to say about the Harkles, if anything, while he is in Australia eating bugs. I'm sure they do other things as well. It's not something I watch, it's not something that interests me at all. I'm a squeamish person at the best of times. I hate seeing people embarrass each other, and I hate seeing people eating things that are still alive. Not my favourite thing to watch. I also hate seeing animals eating each other. But anyway, that's just me. What's he going to say about the Harkles? Are the Harkles right to be terribly anxious there in their tower that is falling down? Anything that the universe wants to tell us, or are we going to have to do a separate reading, one more shuffle, and then we'll call it quits? It's been a long day. One more. What's Mike going to woo? Okay, we'll take them. We'll take them. We got the 2 of Swords, and we have the Emperor. Oof, 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 oof. Oof, oof, oof. Not happy cards. 10 of Swords in reverse. The Emperor. And decisions. Difficult decisions that have been made. He may well reference the funeral, the Prince Philip funeral. He may well reference the Queen's funeral with that Emperor card. And the 10 of Swords, of course, is the ruined reputation, the rock bottom card. Harkles with all those. That's a Harry card. Could be both Harkles. With all the swords in there, the wounds, the bruisings, the batterings that they have sustained, and the decisions that are coming up that have been made. Decisions that could be coming from the Emperor because of the toxicity, the negativity, difficult decision that has been made. He could say something about that. He might know something and it might slip out. But it is also, could be the book about King Charles, the nasty things that are going to be said and the decisions about that. But whatever he says, and I don't really, universe is telling me to move on from this. But you get the energy from this, the 2 of Swords in reverse. Decisions, very difficult decisions that have been made. Somebody has been ruined here. Harry for my money. And the Emperor, the royal family, sitting there and watching. Fluffy's come to scratch. She says, wrap it up now, girl. Come and tickle my tummy. The royal family sitting and watching. Interesting that the Emperor is sitting there with that skull on a stick. And there is somebody who has been ruined, and there are decisions, very, very difficult decisions that have been made. As I say, it might just slip out that he knows something about what's coming, about titles, about scaling down the monarchy, the working royals, about books, about things like that are pretty ugly. So if he does open his mouth about the Harkles, they are not going to enjoy it, and that's why we have this Tower card as their energy in this reading. Even though it's in the reverse, massive calamity for them. It could be quite devastating if he does open his mouth and talk about what went on behind the scenes at funerals. 2 funerals we've got now that he was at, that he knows about. It's not going to look good from the Harkles. I can't say that I'm Sorry for them. Anyway, that is the reading. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Probably not tomorrow. Busy with things tomorrow, but definitely Monday.